about Lenny the Octopus. Lenny the Octopus and the Busy Day, to be precise. Lenny lives in fluffy gardens. A wonderful place to live. Our story begins one very busy morning. Chuckles the Chicken could be heard telling everyone it was time to get up. Cock-a-doodle-doo. But Max the Zebra was already up and already busy. Max was running around a tree, flying a kite, and going to the shops to pick up some eggs for breakfast. He was very busy indeed. Lenny, the very lazy octopus, on the other hand, was not busy in the slightest. He was up, which was unusual for Lenny, but was sitting on a bench, enjoying the morning sunshine and yawning. Max the Zebra was running by, having just finished his busy breakfast, and now on his way for a busy game of football, when he noticed Lenny, just sitting there, doing nothing.
"If you sit there all day," he shouted, "you'll get nothing done."
Lenny just yawned a big yawn and smiled as Max ran off looking terribly busy. That morning, Max the Zebra won his football match, ran up and down some hills, ate a very busy lunch, and then decided he would count every lamppost in town. He was on his way to do it, very excited, when he noticed Lenny once more, still sitting there. He hadn't moved all morning. Max was amazed. He had been so busy and had done so many things already that day, and Lenny had done nothing.
"How lazy,"
he said to himself.
"If you sit there all day,"
he shouted to Lenny once more,
"you'll get nothing done."
Lenny yawned another big yawn and smiled, wondering if it was time for a nap. That afternoon, Max counted every lamppost in town, took the bus to wee Rich the puppy's house, played hide-and-seek with Polly the pelican and the small green thing, splashed around in some puddles, jumped up and down with Sebastian the kangaroo, drew a very pretty picture with Monty the goat, chatted with Sparkles the monkey, hopped on one leg through Blueberry Forest, and built 4 sandcastles at the beach with Cornelius the crab. What a busy day. Max was getting a little tired. It was time to go home. He was running to his house at Grassland Grove when he noticed Lenny, still on the bench, just sitting there. He hadn't moved all day, not once, not even to get lunch. He had brought some sandwiches with him.
"How lazy,"
said Max.
"Do you know all the things I've done today?"
he asked Lenny. And without even waiting for an answer, he listed every single one of them. And it was a very long list.
"And you,"
he said when he got to the end of the list,
"have done nothing."
Lenny yawned. "Did you see the pretty blue bird with the yellow wings?" he asked.
"No,"
said Max. He hadn't seen that. "Did you see that beautiful cloud that looked a little like Mrs. Toasty the sheep?" asked Lenny.
"No,"
said Max. He hadn't seen that either. "Did you watch how those pink flowers wave in the breeze?" asked Lenny.
"Well, no,"
said Max. He hadn't seen any of that. Lenny smiled. "I did," he said. "I saw it all right here."
"I was too busy,"
said Max. And he was. But by being so busy and not taking a moment to just relax, he had missed some wonderful things around him.
"But I got so many things done today. Did you?"
"Well, no," said Lenny. he hadn't. And he remembered he still needed some milk, which was why he was out so early to begin with. He hadn't cleaned his house. He hadn't even gone line dancing, which Lenny likes to do. Suddenly, they both felt like they had missed out. And that's when they came up with an idea. The next morning, as Chuckles told everyone it was time to get up, Max the zebra and Lenny the octopus met at the bench. And they spent the day together. With Max, Lenny did so many busy things he would never have done before, like bouncing on a trampoline or going on a train. And every now and again, Lenny would stop, take a break, and show Max something he never would have noticed being so busy, like a rainbow or a pretty waterfall. That evening, they both smiled big, beamy smiles. They had done so many things and seen so many beautiful sights. It turned out that together, they had much more fun. And that is how Max the zebra and Lenny the octopus became such good friends. And to this day, they still meet up every week. When they're not too busy, of course.